Hello and welcome back to brand new vlog. So this is just something that I decided to do because I've had a great day and I've met so many amazing people and it's just been absolutely amazing to do. I'm gonna go shut my door. And I'm back. So today I'm just gonna talk about what I've been doing on the vlog. What I've been doing today. So today I went to Comic-Con. So this was in London and it was just such a random thing that I just went to. So yesterday I got a text from my friend Jess and she was just like, let's go to Comic-Con. And I was like, okay, it was something around that. And I just decided, yes, I'll go to Comic-Con. So we went in, we arrived a bit late. I think we actually got there at like 1:30 and I had absolutely no idea what I was doing because it was absolutely massive and this was outside it and there was just a huge crowd of people and there was absolutely no signs to get into the like actual thing. So we just ended up walking around for like an hour, but we met so many awesome people. So first off, we met Finn from Adventure Time, and both me and my friend Jordan, who I went with, we both love Adventure Time and there's so many Finns there, but this is the first one that we met and I got a selfie with him and I don't know why, but I'm looking really sad in this selfie. I don't know, I'll roll the selfie now. And as you can see, I'm looking very angry and Finn and Jordan are just having a great time. Look at them, like wow. But I'm looking very angrily and distant into the distance. And basically, I was trying to take a selfie with an iPhone and I couldn't find the button. So I was just having a horrible time trying to click it without pissing this guy off. So I managed it in the end. So then after that, we managed to actually get in and find out where we were going. And we had to queue up in like a queue. We had to queue up in a queue to buy tickets. And I say queue up, we sort of got a friend to do it for us. But we got the tickets in the end, and that was like an hour or something. So we actually only really got in at 3 and it finishes at 6. So we had a good 3 hours in there and we had great fun. So the first thing we did was Jordan and I just wandered around. We had no idea what to do. I'm not a huge fan of the manga or the anime. However, I do watch Death Note. Well, I've watched Death Note and I probably should watch Naruto. Ben, my friend Eddie, and Matt, who was also my friend, are all like, guys, you should watch Death Note. Naruto even. So good, Josh, damn it. And I'm like, okay, I probably should, but I just never got, but I've never got around to it. So yeah, anyway, we walked around and there was so many things to look at. It was awesome. There was so many like awesome manga artists. There was so many like awesome stalls where you could buy stuff that I had no money to buy. However, we ended up walking to a place called VidCon. And I was like, wow, VidCon. I think it was VidCon or something like that, around that. Well, anyway, and I knew that Tom Scar and Ashens were going and I really wanted to see them. This was like the main reason I wanted to go so much. And it was awesome. So basically, we went there and I was like, maybe they won't be here, oh no. And then we looked in the hall and there was a huge like presentation going on. And I was like, what is this? What could this be? Then right at the back, I saw some guy and I was like, I recognized his face and his appearance. And it was actually Ashens. We did walk inside and it was Ashens. So I was like freaking out, like, oh my god, I'm gonna meet Ashens. Oh my god, I'm sitting in a room with Ashens. And I took a load of random photos from afar. However, my friend Jordan, she didn't really know who Ashens was, but then she spotted somebody on the opposite side of the panel who is Chris Kendall, and she was freaking out, but she loves Chris Kendall. So basically, I'll just get out my first bit of random tat, and basically, they were there to promote this, and it's Ashens and the Quest for the Game Child, and it's basically a free feature-length film that you can watch on the internet, and I didn't really know what it was until now. I knew they was making a film, but I didn't know what the film was about, and it's got Warwick Davis in it, Chris Kendall, and Ashens. So Ashens is famous for doing just tat videos on the internet, and I'm a huge fan, and I watch them so much, I don't know, I love it. So yeah, I was so excited to see him, and I was like, oh, I need his autograph, I need his autograph. So thankfully, somebody asked the question, I think it was the last question, or second last question, can we get your autograph? And I was like you. So basically, afterwards, he came out, and he went to a little booth, and he did autographs, and I got his autograph, there he is. So, S.A. for Ashens, I can't remember what his first name is. That's bad. Anyway, so he said, hello, S.A., and that's just awesome. And then we also went and got Chris. And I took a lot of pictures of Ashens. I'll just put them up right now. So you can see there's me looking awkwardly with him like creeping over my shoulder. And also I just randomly started spamming photos of him when I first saw him as I was freaking out that it was Ashens. And then we went and saw Chris Kendall, and Jordan was freaking out. So I didn't actually get a picture of him. I just got a picture of him and Jordan. And he signed our thing there. And funny story about him actually. We kept on seeing him around the VidCon area because I liked the place so much. Anyway, so I kept on seeing him. And then at one point I passed him and he's like, oh, it's you two again. And I was like, oh god, we're stalkers. Oh, it was such a fun day. Anyway, so after that, we went and we actually saw Tom Scar. Just from a distance, I was like, oh my god, look, there's Tom Scar. Because some guy, a nice Portal 2 person, or just Portal scientist with a gun, he pointed us in the direction of Tom Scar's booth. and there's a huge queue, like a huge queue. And I have so much respect for Tom Scar after this. He is amazing to handle this, because basically he had a panel at the start of the day, I think at like 11:30, which is pretty early for me. When I did see him, he was wearing a dress. I'm not sure what that's about. He had a panel then, and since then, he was doing autographs, photos, signatures, crazy stuff. But he did tweet out a picture afterwards of him wearing a dress. I was like, hey, I saw him wearing that dress. But anyway, so we saw him, and he was just going for the whole day. It was so fun. But there was a huge queue, so I didn't go and see him just that. That doesn't make any sense. But I didn't go and see him then. So we carried on walking around, and I went and I saw a Cyanide and Happiness booth in a corner, and I was like, wow, Cyanide and Happiness, I know them. They're really famous internet like comics. And I thought it was just really some merchandise. We went along to have a look, and there was two, I think it was two, of the artists from Cyanide and Happiness. And I was like, oh my god, and Jordan was like, oh my god. Oops, I just dropped that. And I actually bought this book. I say bought, Jordan bought it for me for my Christmas present, even though it's nowhere near Christmas, and they signed it. And then they also drew an awesome picture for her. It was just a random original picture that they picked out of a hat, and they were like, this is the thing that we're drawing about. And that was awesome. And I've got a photo of her getting the photo drawn for her. And then we also went, and after that, we just sort of walked around, and we met so many awesome people. So at one point, I met Light from Death Note, and the reason that I talk about this is because I was actually going to go, I didn't go in costume this year, I was actually going to go in costume as Light from Death Note, because that's the only anime I watched, and I just thought, okay, I don't really understand other costumes, so I'll go as this. See, so I went and saw this guy, and we said, oh my god, it's Light, it's you. And it also sort of looks like my Minecraft skin. I don't know if you can see the similarity. So I was going to go as you, and then he was like, oh, that's cool. Oh, I also have a YouTube. So he gave me his YouTube. I didn't give him his, and he just told me his YouTube, and I will put a link in the description to a video, and I'll put his YouTube here, and his YouTube is ITZ, or it's, and then LukeYo. So go and spam his video with TyeDye says hi, because I said hi there, and he won't really understand, and it'll be awesome. So then after that, I went and met Walter White from Breaking Bad, and I say I met him. He was basically exactly the same guy, but English, and it was crazy. And this guy I just thought he was Walter White when I first saw him, so I was like, oh my god, it can't be him, he's Malcolm Stad, oh my god. So I went over and I got an awesome photo of him. We sort of like talked, so I just finished season 5, and then we like talked a bit, and then I wandered off, and it was great fun. So that was awesome. And then we went and met Jess and Finn, who were also our friends who we were going with. However, sadly, I couldn't find my brother anywhere, but he had a great time. He dressed as Ezreal from League of Legends, and I don't play League of Legends, but he looked awesome, and I looked up a photo of who he was supposed to look like, and he looks exactly like that guy, and apparently he had loads of people like recognizing him, going up to me like, hi, it's Ezreal. And he went and saw a LOL competition in one of the halls, and apparently he had so many people like, hey, it's Ezreal, and stuff like that. So I think that was so fun for him. He had a great time. And then after that, we went and saw Jess and Finn, and then they also got a Cyanide and Happiness thing, and they had an awesome picture as well. So it was just so much fun. I was so in awe of everything. It was just amazing to meet my YouTube heroes such as Ashens and Tom Scar, and see Cyanide and Happiness, who are like the best comic book internet artists ever. So after that, we went, and I just decided I'm gonna go and get Tom Scar's autograph right now. We're gonna queue. So we queued up, and the queue was quite long, but it was quite fun because there was so many things to look at, so many things going on. I don't know, you could literally sit there the whole day just looking at people's cosplays and just have fun. I have no idea. It was just such a surreal time. So we went and got his autograph, and he was such a nice guy. Like, this was at the end of the day. I think it was like 5:45, and it finishes at 6 or something. And he was just so energetic still, so like happy and talking to everybody. And I was like, I have so much respect for you, Jesus, dude. And basically, Jess had to go, and she was a huge fan of Tom Scar, so she had to go just before we went and met him. So that's a shame. I'm gonna go and split this video in a second. 1 minute. Okay, so she went, and sadly she didn't get to see him. However, we did say to him, because she wanted us to sign something for her, we said to him, I don't know, what was it? Oh, she can't be here, but she'd love an autograph. And also, we decided, how would it be awesome? Would it be okay if you could like take a film and say like, "Hi, Jess," from Tom? And then he filmed it, and I don't know if I can get the film to show you guys. I hope I can. I'll play it right now if I can.
Hey, Jess, you're not here, and that makes me very sad. So I'm going to give you this hug. Whoosh! Wasn't that nice?
You should have seen it. Such a nice guy. And I got his autograph. Look at that. Like, whoa, that's going on my wall of interesting things, which is over there. Interesting. So yeah, I got his autograph, and it smells like Tom. I licked that. That's weird. I should not do that. But yeah, that was that. And then afterwards, we decided to leave. And on the way home, we sort of had to take a bus, train, then to the tube, and then to a train, and then I had to get home from the train station near my house. And it was just a great day travel, but on the bus to the train, we saw my brother. Well, I say we saw my brother. We were on the top of the bus, and he was off the bus, like, walking to the side, and he, like, saw me and was like, oh my god, it's Josh, hi, Josh, hi. But we couldn't hear him because we were in a bus. So then some guy, like, I know, behind us, he pointed him out, was like, hey, that kid wants your attention. And I'm like, oh my god, it's Ben! And Ben was like, hi! And it was so cool, because that was the only time I saw him in the day. And then I sort of went hi, and he went hi, and then he left. And then I went home, and I did meet them at my station in my house. So it turns out they took the same buses, the same train home as me. However, I didn't see them on the train, sadly. But I had a great day, and if you guys went, tell me how fun it was, or if you went to a convention, anything near you. I don't know what conventions are near you. I guess there might be Comic-Con San Diego you might have gone to, or Minecon if you went to that, or any other kind of con. E3, anything like that. Just tell me how it was. Oh, also, there was a huge game section that we walked past. I'm not sure if I talked about it. There was Dark Souls 2 you could go and play, and my brother queued up for an hour with his friends. They got to the front, and my brother didn't get a poster from a lady or something, and then you had to have the poster, otherwise they thought you pushed in. So she, like, said, oh, you pushed into my brother, which he obviously didn't, and he'd never do. He was, like, really sad and angry, so she didn't let him play the game. If that was you, you should feel bad, and I will find you, and I will hurt you, yo. Anyway, so I feel really bad for him, but there was also a load of Nintendo games to play. There was a load of, Pokemon Black and White, oh, X and Y now, oops. A load of, X and Y, like, stuff, a load of brand new Zelda games to play. I looked at, like, a limited edition Luigi DS or something, and I just had a great time. So, yes, thank you for watching my first vlog ever. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope it wasn't too awkward or weird. I'm not sure if I should do any more ones. It depends on your guys' feedback. I'm not really an on-camera type person. I'm more of a off-camera, I'm gonna hide behind a computer person. So, yes, I cameraed today just because I had such an awesome day. And look, I wrote notes. Preparation right there. And, oh my god, just stuff everywhere, just stuff. Oh, I wish I got more stuff, but I'll probably get some stuff later. So thank you guys for watching this video. Please give this video a like, subscribe, and goodbye!